Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today we will be doing some crafting. I am doing a personal swap with a friend here on YouTube. It is Latasha from Sassy Krafty Taz101 King. I will put the link for her channel down below. But we have decided to do an altered plastic popcorn box filled, kind of like a loaded envelope, but you're filling a popcorn box. So I picked up this 2-pack from the Dollar Tree. They also have them at the 99-cent store, and I'm sure they probably have them at Walmart. But it comes in a 2-pack, so I'm just going to be using one. We decided to do like a tropical summer theme, so I am going to do a flamingo theme. And I have this Hot by paper pad from Craftsmith. It's the Uptown Chic. I have used this on previous projects before, but I just love this. It is the cutest paper pad. It has some super cute paper, and the paper that I have left has the flamingos on it, so that's what I'm going to use for this. I also have a couple things that I found at the 99-cent store. I have this table scatter here that has flamingos, and then these flamingo picks and cupcake things. So I'm going to use these within the project and the paper. So I have my glue, I have scissors and my trimmer, and then I'll probably pull in some buttons, rhinestones, ribbon, and things like that out of my stash. So why don't we get this stuff cleared off and we'll get started. Alright, so the first thing I did is I picked out 2 different papers that I liked. I like this one with the flamingos, and then this one with the pink and the mint and the gold. It coordinates with it. So I'm going to take my popcorn box and I'm going to cover 2 sides with the one and 2 sides with the other, and then I'm going to alternate them. And I'm just going to trace on the back of my paper here, and then cut it out for each one, and then we will move on to gluing it to the box. Now be sure to trim just a slight hair inside your lines so that it will have a small border on here and won't go over the edge. Alright, to glue these down, I'm just going to use my tacky glue and put a layer of glue on here and stick it down. I'm going to smush it around to make it like a layer covering the whole thing. If you want to use Mod Podge on this, that would work as well. I just like my tacky glue. But I'm just going to move it around, even out the glue, and that'll help it adhere better to it. I like these little scraps that were left over after cutting this side. So I want to use that on here as a little border. So I'm just going to trim this down like that. And glue that down. And I also cut a piece of the other paper to do the same thing on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and do that to all three sides. So the next thing I'd like to do is make some embellishments to decorate the box. I'm going to make a little rosette out of this and add one of the glittery flamingos onto that. And then I also would like to make a rosette out of the flamingo paper and do the same for this side. So probably, yeah, I'll do this one for this and then this one for this side. Or maybe I'll just do two and put them on. I haven't decided if I want to decorate with 3D embellishments on all four sides or not. But I'll just go ahead and make this for now, and then we'll see how it looks in a bit. So if you've never made a rosette before, you can either fan fold by hand or you can score it using a scoring board, and that's what I'm going to do. And I like to score every quarter of an inch, or every quarter of an inch, and then put it together. So I'll go ahead and score both of these and be back to put the rosette together. After they're scored and you fan fold them, I usually like to cut one end, one little piece off here, off of one end, so that you can add glue in it, and you put the other end on top of that, and it just makes for a nice little closure there. And I just use hot glue to connect them together. It's the fastest way. Just like that. Now we need a piece to glue on the top and on the bottom. For my foiled piece here, I think I'm going to use this little pineapple piece, so I'm going to cut it out with my scissors. that will be on the front. And then I'm going to use this heart section here for the back. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this stripe section out for the back of the one that I put the little flamingo on. So I'll cut those 3 out. So now all you need to do is flatten it out like that. And I'm going to flatten it on the wrong side here. Sometimes it's a little tricky. Hold it together and put some glue around. And put that little section on to hold it down. And just hold it there for a few seconds till the hot glue dries. Alright, so I think I want to put this one right here, so I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue. Down like that. And then I'm going to turn it this side and put my little pineapple on there. And then on this side, I want to put this flamingo piece right down at the bottom there. And I think I want it a little dimensional, so I'm going to go grab some of my foamy squares. So I have these foam mounting tape from the Dollar Tree. So let's see. But before I want to do that, I actually want to add some of these jewels in the corners. This has sticky stuff on it, but it never comes off. But I still love them. They're still really beautiful. I picked those up at the Scrapbook Expo last year. I'm just going to use my tacky glue on these. Then on this last side, I'm going to put this other rosette that I made. I used one of the flamingo heads. So I'm going to put that down. Like that. And I want to tie some ribbon at the top, so I'm trying to decide which side's going to be like kind of like my front. I think this side will be my front. So I have my box O ribbon here. And I did not roll all these, by the way. This was my mother's. And I ended up with it. She passed away last year, so she was a crafter as well. So I inherited a bunch of her supplies. So I'm trying to find a big enough. This is really pretty ribbon here. I think will go really well with it. So I'm going to tie ribbon around here. And I'll probably go in and I just want to make sure that this is long enough to tie a bow, and then I'll go and glue it to the other side so it doesn't. Yeah, I think it's plenty big enough, so let me find my middle there. I love that. So now I think I'm done with this part of it. I think that looks super cute. Now I'm just going to fill it in with all the goodies and it'll be ready to ship off. I made these little bows here, handmade bows with a die that I have for my Sizzix, and then I made a wand. This is from the cupcake liner there. And that's what the back looks like. And I have these really cute flamingo straws. I believe I picked those up at either Dollar Spot or the 99-cent store. I think it was the Target Dollar Spot. And then I made some paper flowers here with the paper pad. And then I made a little baggie. I stamped some flamingos on some paper. I put some flamingo picks in there, and then I put some more of those glittery flamingos, and then just made toppers, simple toppers. And then the rest of the items I have are things that I purchased. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling this in here. I'm going to scroll out a little bit. There we go. So I'm going to stick that back there so you can see that in the back. And then I have a variety of things that I picked up at different places. I found these really cute stickers at the Daiso store. So I'll stick those in there. I found these at the Dollar Tree, as well as these here. And then I picked up some of these little tags to put in there. And these are really cute from the Daiso store as well. They're little index stickers. And then I found these sticky notes at the Daiso store. Let's see. Before I get any, I found this cute pen at the Daiso store as well. So that's going to go in here. And we'll have her looking out. And then I'll stick these in. I just bundled up some paper straws that I had to give to her. So I'll put that in there. And then my wand. Let's see. There we go. And I'll tuck those in there like that. I found these really cute things at the 99-cent store. They're little Kleenex packs. So I'll stick that in there. And then I found these 2 stamps at Michael's. So I thought those would be really cute to go in there. So stick that in there. And probably how I will ship this, I will get like a basket bag and just tie it up at the top with some ribbon and then package it really well in some tissue paper and stuff inside the box. So yeah, I think this turned out really super cute. It didn't take very long at all, and it's just so fun to put little things together like this and gather the different items to make a fun little gift or a happy mail or a swap. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.